Oh, have I got some news for you? We have transfers. We have new players coming in, old players going out. Some very exciting talent coming into the squad as well. And hopefully we can kick on for this Europa League push that we are on right now. Hey guys, and yes, as I said in the introduction, we have got some amazing transfers to go over with you right now. First of all, on the outs, we have brought in £26 million from players who were either backups or were not needed in the squad anymore. First one of them players is Sven van Beek. We sold him to Newcastle United. We sold him for £8.5 million, could rise up to 10, which I think is a fantastic piece of business by Derby County. The second one is Pedro Rodriguez. We sold him for £5.25 million to Udinese. Again, he was just a backup. So Asante is a player that I didn't really want to sell. He is a very good young prospect, but I just couldn't get a work permit for him. So as you can see from this screen, he has got 13 caps for Senegal. And he has also got 39 under 20 caps, but I just couldn't get a work permit for him. Every time I applied, it got rejected. So eventually, I just had to let him go. And even though we signed him on a free transfer, which is absolutely amazing, and we still sold him for £3.4 million. So we've just made profit on him. We have made a very good profit on this kid. The next outgoing is Alex Phoebus, £4.1 million. He was just a backup, never really got into the team. We sold him to Burnley. We then sold Israel Pietro, who was a very old centre defender. He wasn't going to cut anymore in our team. So we sold him to Almeria for 3.7. Snesny we sold to Burnley for 2. And Carl Jenkinson, our backup right back, we sold for £1 million. We've also let a load of people go on a free transfer, and we have some key talent on loan at certain clubs around England. However, you are not here for the outs, you are here for the ins. And as you can see, we have some pretty substantial ins. First one is Alfie Jones. We brought him from Southampton. We only paid £800,000 for him. And I think I made a mistake with this one. I'll be honest, I've made a mistake with this one. A 24-year-old centre-back we don't really need. It was 2.5 star. However, the only saving grace of this transfer is that he only cost us £800,000. So with that being said, hopefully we can have him for a season. Maybe send him out on loan and then sell him on for a profit. The next one is Moreto Kasima, who we brought for £1.7 million from Porto. And just look at this guy. He looks stunning. 3.5 star potential. He's already worth £14.25 million. He's absolutely going to be a fantastic signing. Maybe if we keep him around for a couple of seasons, then sell him on again, it would be absolutely fantastic. He fits nicely into the new tactic that we are using as well this season. And hopefully we can get some decent performances out from him. The next transfer is Cameron Carter-Vickers. We brought him from Tottenham Hotspur for £20 million. And this guy is going to be our main centre-back cover for ourselves this season. He's a fantastic player. He's got all the qualities that I like in a defender. Heading, marking and tackling. 16, 16 and 15. 16 determination as well. Hopefully, if we get some new defenders in the Youth Regen Day in the future, we can actually get those guys tutored by him. And this guy looks to be an absolute bargain of a sign-in. And as you can see, we have £33 million in the transfer budget left. And we also have £105,000 per week left in the wage budget. So with that being said, we do have a game against Burnley today. And with the new tactic that I am going to run you through as well, hopefully we can start getting some wins and challenge in the Europa League because we have qualified this season. So I bring you into the tactics screen, and the tactic that we're going to use for this season is relatively simple. We have 4-2-3-1. A flat back 4, 2 deep line playmakers, 3 in the attacking midfield positions and 1 up top. Now, with this tactic, it is very control based. We pass a lot, high pass completion and a very high possession percentage. Now, this is the type of team that I do like to play with. This is how I like to play Football Manager. And with the team that I've built, I believe I can do that. However, there is one issue that we have. James Oliver, who is our star English talent, 5-star potential, looks absolutely stunning. hasn't got a place in the team. This is because Carlos Fernandes, who is our Brazilian wonder kid, again looks fantastic, is better in this advanced playmaker than James Oliver. However, if it doesn't work, I will move Fernando over to the left and put James Oliver back in his advanced playmaker position. So, with all of that being said and done, let's get into the game and let's beat Burnley. So, we're at the game and we have the kickoff highlight. Let's see what we can do against a Burnley side in the Premier League. So, they have the first highlight of the game. Hendrick gives it to Gray, to Asino. Heller's through, and that's the first goal to Burnley. What the hell? Game? Really? All that time and effort I put into that tactic and those purchases, and we get undone by a goal like that. Oh my God. I guess that's Football Manager, isn't it? So it's Burnley with another highlight. Graves with it, crosses the ball in. Bert Duddy with a good collection though. What can he do with it? Hits the ball out, tries to get it to Costa, but doesn't. Fernando's there. Garcia. Back up to Costa, no. Back up to Fernando. To Will Hughes. Gives it back to Fernando, gets tackled, and Phoebus, our old player, with the ball. Haller's there. Haller has the shot. Bert Duddy with a fantastic save. Well in. Come on. Kim. End the highlight. Gray. Hendrick. Asano. Back out to Phoebus. To Asano again. Ward. Asano's free. Bert Duddy with the save. Get in there. Corner to Burnley. Gray with the whip ball in. Not going to get it. Franco's there. Gray again. Crosses it in. Bit of air ball in the box. Phoebus. End of the highlight. Finally we have a highlight. Nahul gives it to Costa. To Garcia. What can he do with it? Runs inside. Has a shot. But our old goalkeeper Chuck Chesney with the save. And that is the end of the highlight. And we haven't been good enough at all. So I'm going to go aggressive and tell them that we owe Burnley after the game. So we restart the second half, 1-0 down against Burnley at the first day of the season. Hopefully we can score some goals and come back into this game. Szczesny. Hughes is there. Out to Nahul on the wing. What can I do with it? Has a shot and it's not going to go anywhere. Another goal kick to Burnley. So we're 60 minutes into the game. I'm going to make a couple of substitutions. Miguel Costa is not having a good game. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring James Oliver on for him. I'm going to bring Oliver on for Miguel Costa, and hopefully he can have a better game. I'm also going to bring Costa on for Garcia, and hopefully he can have a better game. I'm also going to shift these onto attack, change the mentality to attacking as well, and hopefully with that being done, we can start and scoring some goals. Come on, Derby. Fernando with the ball. Hughes. Back to Selcook. Diaz on the wing. Crosses the ball in. Horta's there. Oh, what? That was a certain goal. Horta with the corner. Crosses it in. Carlos Fernando's there. To Selcook. To Hughes. Tries to get it through to Leva on the wing. Couldn't get there. And it is going to be Asals picking up the ball to recycle possession. 75 minutes gone. And it looks like it's going to lose on the first game of the season. Okay. Free kick. Horta. Asano. Burnley look like they're going to counter it, but Shabler's with the interception. To Diaz. To Will Hughes. Oliver's through. Oliver's through. And Szczesny with the save. Szczesny's come back to haunt us. Szczesny has come back to haunt us. This is bad. And that is full time, ladies and gentlemen. And we lose 1-0 to Burnley in the first game of the Premier League season. I'm not happy at all with that. And we go into the league into 60th position. I know it's the first game of the season, but that is absolutely terrible. So our next game is against Manchester City and Sunderland, then Brentford. I will be coming back for you for the first game of the Europa League group stage, which is our first game back in Europe for a very long time. So we'll bring you that game and the Everton game at home. And hopefully we can have some better results in those games. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are done for this episode. I will be bringing you some more transfers in the next episode. I will also be bringing you the Europa League draw and the game against Everton. and hopefully you will be there to watch it with me. Leave a like on the video if you liked the video, I know you did. Subscribe if you're new around here to make sure you don't miss any awesome content coming from my channel. And most importantly, I will talk to you guys in a bit.